How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be hopping into the switch hitting part 2 event. I'm going to be building up a team real quick right here. I'm currently at about 50 wins in this event, and I want to try to get the remaining 10 or so wins that I need in order to finish off this event before the live series part 2 event comes back with the Kenny Lofton and Fred McGriff rewards. So I'll go ahead and hide the face cam. You guys can take a look at some of the PCI placement and feedback. And let me tell you, this event is definitely a home run derby. In this one, we're facing Goose Gossage. So this is the gold all-star version of Goose Gossage, and you can get this card off the market. I'm waiting for a better version, a 95 version, maybe somewhere in the middle. We might see that card released pretty soon. But I am excited for a Goose Gossage as always. But in this one, we start off with a couple home runs back to back. We do have the quick counts on, of course, because that is part of this event. That's nothing that I've set in the settings or anything, so we have to keep that in mind. I have struck out a couple times, just not paying attention to the count. So in this one, we got off to an early start. 2 home runs in a row, a perfect double into the gap with Mickey Mantle. And this is exactly how I'm looking to start the game off. I mean, I would have liked to get a couple base hits to start with, hit the home run with Mickey, and grind the prestige Mickey Mantle that way. Jason Giambi somehow kind of like broke the game in that sense. I mean, the clip kind of glitched out. He hit a home run. We didn't really see the pitch coming in, but we could at least still see the PCI placement as that was sent out for a no-doubter. End up going back-to-back for the second time in the same first inning here. He left in Goose Gossage for this point, so I'm looking to continue to hit him. I mean, we get an out in between there. I was using Ricky Henderson, who does not really hit righties that well. Kind of was using Jock Peterson off the bench, Curtis Granderson, as well as Josh Bell can also play the outfield with common fielding. So I've been trying to mix up my lineup and my team around as much as I can, but this event has certainly helped me grind out the prestige version of Chipper Jones. I'm using him in this gameplay as well, and this is probably the best way for me to grind out Mickey Mantle and Chipper Jones, because this event is on All-Star. A lot of people are going to quit early on if you score a lot of runs. Some people are just hitting with their prestige cards or the cards that they're working on for the prestige, and then just quitting out after they hit. So sometimes I don't even get a chance to hit. That has happened a few times as well. But in this game, we go up 7-0. Multiple home runs, 5 or 6 home runs hit in this game, and the opponent ends up pausing it. He is done for. He's going to go ahead and quit out of that one. It's all good. It makes sense. Down by 7 runs, you know. I probably would have gave up some runs as we finished up that game, but that guy might just want to finish up the event as well, hop into another game and try to grind out some wins, potentially with the loss already on his record, might match up with another person with the loss, just a variety of options there. In this next game, we are going up against a person that I believe is grinding out some of the missions. Could be for the Players League program, using White Sox players, using Tampa Bay Rays players, and trying to grind out that program. I'm pretty sure that was where those missions came into play. I did the same thing as well. I completed those events, or those missions in the event, rather, and that was a pretty easy way to complete it. I mean, these games don't count against your record or anything like that, so grind out the game however you'd like, I would say. In this situation, I'm looking to grind out missions as well. I accidentally stole home and stole second at the same time, but I did have a mission to steal 2 bases in a game, or 2 bases in general, and we end up knocking that one out for 4 program stars right here in this event. So that is nice as well. That will help me boost up my program, my 4th inning program stars, as I've kind of saved up a few missions and looking to complete those in this event right here. I mean, I get a couple seeing eye base hits, a couple lucky base hits as well in this game, but we take an early lead, a 3-0 lead. Once again, we have Curtis Granderson up, and this guy has been a little bit wild. I mean, he left his pitcher in, Jose Alvarado. He has 30 pitches. He's a reliever, so at this point, he definitely has yellow stamina, potentially going into that red range. A couple batters later, a couple pitches later, he's at 32 pitches after walking a few guys. We did draw some walks in this game. I'm not really sure what happened with him in center field. He just did not run for the ball. Adalberto Mondesi just popped it up to center field. Would have been a sac fly, most likely. I'm not sure if his controller died. That has happened to me before, where I gave up an inside the park home run myself as the opponent put the ball in play right as my controller died. So I don't really know if that happened in that situation. He didn't like quit the game or anything. He continued to play. We didn't lose connection. He ends up hitting a home run with Eloy Jimenez. So at least we were able to kind of help him out with some RBIs, some extra base hits with White Sox players or whatever those missions were from previously. So that's what he's looking to grind. We get a lead. We are able to help him out as well. Not on purpose. I just threw that pitch right down the middle with Greg Maddux. But anyway, we're looking to continue to have this lead, continue to build on this lead throughout these 6 innings. There is a mercy rule in this event as well. I have mercy ruled a couple people in this thing. I've been close to getting mercy ruled myself and tried to make a comeback or attempt to do so. But some of these games have been really high scoring. Some of these games have been pretty crazy simply because the pitchers for this event aren't really the greatest. The best pitchers are all left-handed, at least in terms of diamond overalls. And the right-handed pitchers aren't really the greatest in this game or in this event. So we will we'll try to make the most out of it in this situation. I mean, I've played this event for since it came out. I was playing it on stream. I was mixing it up, trying to get these rewards. I wanted to get the Eddie Murray, and I'm excited to get back into the Live Series Part 2 event because I was not able to get the Kenny Lofton or the Fred McGriff card. I just didn't play enough games. I was only able to get the Troy Percival leading up to that. So we will have that program back again starting up on June 2nd or the 3rd. So keep that in mind as well. In this situation, I figured, 2 outs in the inning. We have the pitcher spot up. I'll go ahead and try to capitalize on another run. We might be able to hit a 2-run shot. Each and every run will certainly count in this situation, regardless if we have a 5-run lead or not. No lead is ever safe. This guy could really get something going, even if he has all silver players, bronze players. Doesn't matter. I've given up tons of runs to really anyone in this game if they get something going at the plate. If they start to square the ball up, I start to hang pitches over the middle like this. They can smack the ball around, but that's why I like to have some good speed in the outfield. Ricky Henderson might not be the best bat in the lineup, especially against righties, and that's pretty much what we're facing oftentimes in this event. Not everybody has the Billy Wagner, Dan Plesac, and other left-handed pitcher that I'm using, Sean Doolittle, I believe, in this event. Those are all collection rewards. Not everybody has those, so I have faced quite a few righties, but the best pitchers are left-handed. So with that in mind, I do have a couple guys on the bench to hit lefties. I have majority switch hitters in the lineup, of course, but we do have, a pretty good matchup. We got a really good team as well. For the most part, I mean, I have a better team than the people that I'm going up against, so that will certainly help me in this game. Jorge Posada is hitting a grand slam to go up by 10 runs, but we are the away team, so we'll have to close it out in order to get the win. Anyway, he ended up quitting out right after that. We didn't end up getting the last 3 outs for a mercy rule, but we do move up to 52 wins. A good way to kind of get wins fairly quickly, especially, if you're having a tough time in this event, especially this method would work. So what I did is I would enter this event, I would play 1 game, play 2 games, something like that, and restart the event. Because there are only a few more days left, for the most part, you're going to go up against a lot of really good players if you get on a streak. If you get, 5, 6 wins, you're going to be going up against some really good opponents that are looking to grind out, the event as well as win Live Series Diamonds in that thing. So for me, I'm not really looking to play for those rewards. I figured I would just start up a run, close out after I won a game or even lost a game, whatever the case was, so that way my starters and my relievers were all rested for the bullpen. Anyway, completing this event, I moved up to 141 program stars. I also picked up the brand new Brett Saberhagen alongside the new Dustin May for World Series rewards. That was kind of released about a month ago. And then, of course, the Ken Griffey Jr. that I chose as my World Series reward when I made it the other day. So I will be using this lineup at least for a little bit. I'll be using Griffey in center field just to kind of try him out. I've really only had 1 or 2 at-bats with him in a viewer game, and he ended up going 1 for 1 with the base hit up the middle, and I think he also got either hit by a pitch or walked. So this is what the pitching staff is looking like. We have quite a few high overall players. I mean, my worst pitcher is Nick Lodolo, and that card is really good. In terms of overall, he is the lowest player that I have in the rotation. I still have Brusdar Graterol, of course, but he will be kind of like a 6th starter, spot starter guy that I will mix in when some of these other pitchers are tired. Unless Brett Saberhagen gets absolutely lit up and he's not that good, which I don't think will be the case. He looks really good on Daddy Leagues. I'll also link that website in the comment section down below. You can take a look at individual pitch attributes for Felix Hernandez and Brett Saberhagen. But that's going to do it for this video. That is the Home Run Derby switch hitting event. It's pretty much like a home run derby anyway. But thank you all for watching. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.